order to make a video. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. All things stated here are speculation. We're just goofing around. Let's go. No, this one is big. In fact, out of all the videos I have ever made, this by far will be the biggest. Whew. Hang on to your britches, boys and girls, because this is about to, well, get real and real fast. It's a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. The sun is shining. What if I were to tell you the sun that is shining right now, my friends, is our biggest problem? Because that sun out there, that is not our sun. Hold on. For the past few weeks before the eclipse, something in me has been saying, this is not right. Something is off. This is not a natural occurrence. I cannot count how many times I prayed to God asking him, Yahweh, is this you, this eclipse, or is this some sinister scheme that Satan has devised and had man carry out? Saturday night, we were in Boise celebrating my son's birthday at a restaurant when I went to the restroom. And when I go to the bathroom, that's when I tend to pray. And I did. I prayed to God again about the eclipse on Saturday night. As I was leaving the restaurant bathroom, as I stepped into the hallway, something, my Holy Spirit said, kiddo, look down. Y'all, when I looked down, I saw a tile floor beneath my feet, but it was as if it was amplified. And that tile floor had a geometric shape. It was hexagons. I'll come back to that. Y'all, I'm actually shaking. My knees are shaking. Hold on. But there has been another thing that has been gnawing and nagging at me too over the past few weeks. One verse from the Bible. Y'all, I cannot get it out of my head. And although the verse I'm thinking of is in Matthew 24, this morning when I was getting ready and I asked God something and I actually did something, I went to my Bible for confirmation and I opened right up to Thessalonians. And when my eyes hit that page, that line, I about shot up off of my chair. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means. Exactly what I was praying about, just a different book. Well, same Bible, different book in the Bible. Oh, I just love God, because then I was about to look for Matthew 24, open my book, right to it, because that's God, that's my God, that's my Yahweh, that's how we roll. Now keep in mind, guys, this was right after the apostles asked Jesus, what will the signs be when you come back? Y'all, this is by far, hands down, in my opinion, the verse that gets overlooked the most. It does not get the credit that it is due. And guys, we have to keep in mind when his apostles asked him, what are the signs? Yeshua, what will they know to look for when you come back? This is literally hands down the first thing out of his mouth. In my opinion, in my book, that means that's probably the most important line out of all of the signs he gives. Matthew 24:4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Do we remember, guys, in your school of Auntie Colette, what the Hebrew word for deceive is? Also the word for beguile? Yeah, that's NASA. The Hebrew word for deceive is NASA. Take heed that no man NASA you. Guys, NASA is a farce. There is a firmament above us, an impenetrable dome that separates the waters above from the waters below. There is no getting out. There is no getting in. And if somebody manages, like Elon Musk has been trying for so long, trust and believe that man is a genius. He knows what's above that firmament. He knows there's a firmament there. If somebody was ever successful in penetrating that firmament, we would be flooded. And the sun and the moon are firmly placed in the firmament. But my friends, that sun outside of my window and yours, I hate to tell you, that sun is not our sun. As lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even to the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from great heights, from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Y'all, do you realize when the eclipse occurred, it went immediately through Eagle Pass Landing in Texas, where the eagles gather? The sun shall be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. We saw some very cryptic, eerie, and sinister videos since the eclipse, during the eclipse, that people had taken. And one of them, my friends, it gave me more than shivers. It gave me answers that I'd been so desperately looking for. What if I were to tell you that that artificial sun that is right there, that you're seeing out your window, is hiding something behind it? Did you see my video during the eclipse day where I got onto my sky view and I was really confused because according to sky view, the moon itself was behind the sun just after the eclipse. Make that make sense. Here, look. Because especially on an eclipse day, the math here, my friends, just is not mathing. You have the sun, the moon, and what they're trying to tell us is Mercury. But y'all, I have been using Skyview for years, maybe a decade. I don't know, and I can tell you one thing's for sure. Mercury, because I'm a Gemini, it's always been, but no longer is, always red. Red in the Skyview app, not this almost black. My friends, what you're seeing here is the artificial sun, the moon, and our sun, which is the black sun right now. And our sun that is being hidden by this artificial sun is still stuck in the eclipse. As you can see, the moon is in front of the sun. Y'all, we are in the 3 days of darkness. We just don't know it because, well, we have been NASA'd by man, deceived. That artificial sun that is giving off, well, what we all just assume was sunlight, is hiding the truth of 3 days of darkness that we are now and currently in. Because that sun, our real sun, is still stuck in an eclipse. Our sun is black as sackcloth, and our moon is not giving its light. And that sun that you're looking at today isn't our sun at all. So I kept seeing these geometric signs, these hexagons. And even this morning, when I got this discernment about our sun, I was in the shower. I said, Abba, what is it? What am I feeling? Something is off. He said, my child, look down. And I did again. And there it was, my round metal shower drain with squares all around it, much like the hexagon pattern I saw in the hall. I went outside and I took a video of my sun, our sun, your sun. That's not our sun. I took a video of that globe up there that's burning bright. The imposter that is not our real sun. And y'all, when I tell you, I am shook. No, I'm shook. But before I show you that, I want to show you this video from the eclipse, the one that gave me the answers I needed. The one that left everybody, I'm assuming, especially the person taking the video, completely in shock, awe, and utterly confused. This was directly during the eclipse, and the moon is now moving away. Guys, it is vital you watch what the moon does here.
What's that all about? What is that? Yeah, what is that?
That's right. You guys just saw that with your own eyes. Directly after the total eclipse, that moon, or whatever it was, moved away from the sun and slid behind it. Y'all, it wrapped around and slid behind it. It was like the moon had social anxiety. The attention, all the attention from the eclipse for the moon was just too much. And he's like, peace out, I'm dipping behind you. Which would explain why my sky view showed the sun in front of the moon after the eclipse. That is the artificial sun. Guys, this morning I woke up with the strongest discernment. Something about the sun is not real. So I went out and I took a video. I prayed, and like I said, I went to the Bible, but I was running late for an appointment. As I was there, I'm like, oh, I need to check out my videos. Oh, guys, what I found, I'm shook. I'm so glad I took screenshots of the video. This is my backyard. Here's the sun. And here's that ominous globe that we always get when we do videos, which is literally just a reflection of the sun that floats around, but it's a reflection of the exact sun. Imagine my shock and surprise when I zoomed in on it and I found this. Yeah, those are some whole ass geometric patterns. That is the reflection of that sun. As I was getting my nails done, I asked my niece, I'm going to zip back out and take some more pictures of the sun. Do you mind? She said, no, I'm curious now too. Check it out. Bible prophecies are unfolding right before our eyes. The sun is black as sackcloth. The moon is not giving its light. We are still in a form of an eclipse. They don't want us to know because CERN harnesses the powers of the eclipse to open the key to the bottomless pit, to open the portal. NASA's mission, the APEP mission, during the eclipse to shoot a rocket, well, into the sun, okay. APEP is the enemy of the sun disk, and his mission, his job is to, well, devour the sun. What a very strange, ominous name for a mission for NASA. It's all making sense. Here's one of the pictures I got of the sun and the sun glare. That is the sun's reflection. Okay, and that. I discovered something even more eerie. Not only is its reflection got those geometric shapes in it, so does the sun. Look close. I tinked around with the contrast and the brightness to show you, but look, guys, even the ray itself has these geometric shapes in it. But look, the entire sun is made up of them. Here's a closer, better view of it. You guys, that's what they're trying to make us believe is our sun. That is a whole ass artificial sun, and check out its reflection again. I put my eclipse glasses over my camera and took a video. Guys, watch this. Boom, it literally focuses in on these geometric shapes. Guys, this isn't one of those freak once-in-a-lifetime sightings where you might think, hey, is this a filter? Is she tricking us or not? No, I would truly tell you, go out and look for yourself. Get your camera, get your phone, and go look. Just like the solar simulator patented in the 1960s, artificial sun first used in 2017, also an eclipse year. I also noticed these really weird black smudges in all of the glares from the sun, like something is dirty. Look close, guys. I think I actually captured our sun in eclipse right behind it. Look at that right there. Do you see it? The ring around it and the black in the middle. I think that's our sun in the eclipse. We've been NASA'd.